Everyone. So today is Sunday, June 17th. So I'm about 2 days away from really being 4 weeks out from surgery. And as you can see on my screen right now, today's going to be another body measurement kind of day. I am doing this every 2 weeks. So the first one was on the 14th before surgery, about 9 days before, and then I did it on 6/3. I was actually thinking about doing it every month, but then I decided that maybe that won't capture as well as I wanted to, so changed it up to be every 2 weeks. And so, but at that point it was 6/3, so I did it 6/3, and then there's today, it's 6/17. So I'll also share with you a little bit of my that's my laundry. Uh, a little bit of my assholeness. So apologize for if I've offended your ears. And then just a little bit more of an update on my general kind of feelings, as I've mentioned some of the lightheadedness in the past. So first off, the measurements, the changes, right? So as a side note, on June 3rd, I actually had my sister measure, and so there's a little bit of difference between how she probably measured versus my girlfriend Jen, who measured on the 14th and then on the 17th. So you'll see the numbers here going from the body weight, the chest, and the like. And then I've also put in a column right here that's just overall change. So it's really just what it was at the beginning towards and the difference of that, and or rather, really the most recent day. So that would be the 17th. So you can see that that first week or so following surgery, I really didn't have much of an appetite, especially with the throat that was just not really comfortable for swallowing and the like. So I lost a good bit, and then I regained a lot of that weight. Though I think, as you can see by some of the other numbers, I've lost a lot when it comes to really just general muscle mass. And I mean, you'll see like shoulder circumference, also just generally the chest losing about an inch and a half. It's pretty significant. And my legs have lost as well. I mean, I haven't really done much in that realm. And my waist. So I think what's happening is that I am losing a good bit more muscle mass. And of course, that's heavier than fat. And I think I've actually regained or gained some of that weight back. It's not muscle, and I think it actually is fat. Oh, that sounds terrible to say. I knew it was going to happen, and it's happening. And I'm almost a month out. So, yeah, there's that. Not too stoked about that. But I mean, that's what the changes are here for. On Tuesday, I'm going to take pictures again, so it'll be really interesting as I stitch the pictures together. I don't know what folks use. I'll have to do a little bit of research on how to look at really day one, day two, day three, or not week one, week two, week three, and then so on, right? So thinking about the whole kind of flip book, be able to see the body change um, over time. So I'll try to figure out that, to which I'll hopefully be able to post that here. But that's the changes on my body, right? It's undergoing a lot of change. The second point that I mentioned, yes, the assholeness. So I've known this for a bit, and sometimes I try to catch myself. Of course, I don't catch myself all the time, and that is me being a bit of an asshole, specifically when I'm stressed. My best bud Don would also, he's told me many times when I've been in more very strenuous or stressful environments where I just am very curt, and I'm not very empathetic with a lot of folks. I know what's bothering me and everything else, and I just want to move on. And this, however, has affected a bit of my relationship with my girlfriend. She's been absolutely fantastic. She's been doing like a lot of little things as well as big things, and I haven't really shown her or voiced my appreciation so much. And it's unsettling because I actually imagine myself actually saying it or wanting to say it, and then I don't. Um, just have been. So I'm gonna have to step it up and catch myself. And again, whenever I do have like those little thoughts of they say thanks or appreciate or that was really great, I need to do it with her and anyone else who offers support and just again being more vocal about it. Uh, so there's that. So just as an FYI, if anyone's going through this, know that of course it's going to be very stressful, but know how that condition is unsettling yourself and how it could irritate others, even though that they're providing with like a lot of love and support. You know, at least in my case, I'm not relaying that appreciation. So there's that. So again, thank you very much, Jen. Thank you very much to my parents, family, colleagues, coworkers, lots of my other close friends and the like. So appreciate you all. Apologize for me being an asshole, but you probably know me already how I can be. So, anyways, onwards to point three. Point three. It is about my general how I feel, and that is over the last last several posts I've talked about like lightheadedness and early on I talked about a lot of dizziness. Right now I experience a lot of lightheadedness, which is a little different because for the most part the room doesn't spin like it used to. We've addressed that. Thank goodness for the folks over at Highland um, Urgent Care and Family Medicine or something over on Ponce, but they helped me out cleaning up some of the ears and everything else because by and large everything in my eustachian tubes were blocked, messing up my vestibular systems. Oh my gosh, I sound so smart. It's not true medically. I'm smart in a lot of other ways. Anyways, so um, I've been feeling like a lot of lightheadedness, and it's possible that I've actually had like a lot of this lightheadedness that's been carried over since surgery, because I didn't have it pre-surgery. However, the dizziness was just way more out of control, and so I've been more or less frustrated with that. So, anyways, I've had lightheadedness ever since, and it's just now the more prominent thing after the dizziness. And I called the doctor. It was last week on Tuesday or so. Of course, I spoke to the nurse, and she said that in some way she was like placing some blame on me, saying that, hey, well, you went to work too early. I don't think that's really the case. But I also called again on Friday because I was just feeling really bad the last, like the Thursday and Friday. And Friday I just said, hey, look, I want to go to the urgent care again and have them take a look at me. So I called them, told them, and it's really interesting when I'm talking about my symptoms and everything else with the nurses, and they're both thinking, and they both say that it doesn't have to do with my neck. I mean, they're pretty quick to dismiss it. I don't know if they're trying to be scared of like any malpractice or anything else, but they're quick to dismiss that. And meanwhile, if they're thinking about it a lot, it also doesn't tell me, it gives me much confidence that this is common, right? I mean, if I said, man, I'm feeling like a lot of dizziness, or before, like, oh, my throat's really scratchy, well, they're going to tell me that the throat pain and the like, that is normal. And if I am dizzy and if that's normal, then they're going to be like, Daryl, you're 3.5 weeks out or whatever weeks out. You're going to feel that dizziness. It's normal. But if they're thinking about it, then chances are it's not normal. It's just what it is. So, at least that's my detective work. So, anyways, urgent care said that they couldn't really do anything for me. They felt that what I've got right now I really have to talk to my neurosurgeon. And a matter of fact, they told me that I'm going to have to demand it from them to stop, shifting the blame on me and telling me to go see urgent care center. So I'll try to do that starting tomorrow, maybe. I'm worried that maybe I'm going to do it too early. Maybe I should really wait until 4 weeks. But again, if they're not able to tell me, Daryl, like this is normal, then chances are it's not normal. So some of the things that I'm experiencing, just as an FYI, so like I said, lightheadedness, and that almost gives me a constant headache. So I get, I can't really sit there and work too long, and of course I'm supposed to get up and walk anyways. But outside of that, the urgent care also did see that my ears were flared up. So I'm not sure what that's about. It's not an ear infection, but maybe just my general everything is just reacting to the surgery, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. My upper back, like the traps and the neck, as I mentioned before, is incredibly tight, incredibly sore. I don't know what's going on, but it is very painful. Um, it's just a different pain from the pain that I was suffering from pre-surgery. It's just now it's like a lack of movement or something. I don't know. It's just not comfortable. So I also do have a good bit of sensitivity to light. I feel like things are, not only from the sound perspective because my ears, like everything seems really loud. I mean, I've had to actually wear some earplugs the last couple of days at dinner and watch some World Cup games in a restaurant. Lights seem incredibly bright, even for some of my computers and the like. So that's kind of annoying. And generally, like I have that headache. Sometimes the headaches and the lightheadedness creates some dizziness, but nowhere close to being as bad as it was a few weeks ago. So that's what it is. Yeah, I'll have to give you an update on that when the time comes. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell right now. Again, experiencing a lot of changes in my body, especially around muscle mass. Two, be careful of being an asshole. And three, I've got something else going on. I'm not sure what it is, and it's incredibly frustrating. So there's that. Anyways, if you have any other questions, give me a shout. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And again, thank you very much for all your love and support. And if you have any questions, I'm become repetitive. So I'm going to end this. Bye.